Yeah, everybody, it's the next day. You know, I was hoping these wrist pins were going to be just fine. And I guess they would be for field repair. Don't know if you can hear that, but it's only a half thou extra over what the book says. But I do have the new bushings. So, yeah, I'm going to press that baby out with the press. And, yeah, we're going to put new bushings in it, I guess. I was hoping I weren't going to have to. But I got a strong 2, actually 2.0023 thousandths is what I've actually got for clearance. So it's about 3/4 of a thousandths over, which it would run just fine. But, you know, I mean, we're spending this much money. We might as well just throw the damn bushings into it. So I'll bring you back in a little bit when I get set up to push this one out. Okay, everybody, I got a lot of stuff apart here. Throw that out of here. But that's how I took them off. Put that bearing splitter in. Press those off. That came easy. Well, I say easy, you know, relatively easy. So this is the one that came off of this one. And this short one, as you can see, actually, I'll take that out of here. Then you can see just how short it is. Yeah, so that's them two pieces together. This here's for your short drive, because it protrudes further. This is for your long leg drive. And like I say, I got a 1/4 inch lug, so I have to put that one on there. This here will be relegated to the parts bin. I tried to press this off as one whole unit because I wanted to do this one first to make sure I was going about it right before I tried this one. But this casting number right here will hold that up enough that it will break this gear. I'm not sure if you ground that off, if you could get it to come or not. Not really sure what I would say about pulling that gear. But anyway, I didn't get it pulled on this one successfully. So on this one here, I reached in with a grinding wheel and I ground that race through and pushed it off with a screwdriver. So yeah, so that's how I ended up doing that. So I got a new race here and the new bearings do fit on this, which is good. You can see the difference between the new races, the new style. They've got about a 1/4 inch. This here has got about 3/16. This one here they won't interchange with. This one here they will. So I'm going to run that one just because they're a pain in the butt. And I got the keyway already in it. And I'm going to go on over and put this in the press. And I'm going to press this together. Yeah, so it's just a straightforward setup. And I'm going to go down until this just starts to touch. And then I'll go get my tape measure. Because there is an exact measurement that needs to be. Yeah, that's almost there. I'll go get my tape measure. I'll be back. Okay, according to my notes, it's 8 7/16. Wow, I only got about a 1/16 of an inch to go here. Not a whole lot. Oop, easy. Well, no, I'm about 8.5 right there. Anyway, yeah, we're going to get it real close. I hate that when every time you go to measure. I guess it's the sunlight or the lights there bothering. Okay, yeah, a little more. That should do it right there. Looks like 8 7 to me. Okay. Yeah, we'll take this back out here where we can lay it down and get a real good true measurement on it. And then we'll know just what we got. That's one thing you want to have right. that dimension serves two purposes. It preloads the bearings, which is probably more critical than anything, but it also gets you the right length. Yeah, so maybe I'm about a 32nd too tall still. I'm going to go in and give that just a skosh more. How about that? Okay, I just went and gave that another pump on the press. And if you look down by that edge right there where both sides get parallel, I'm going to call it 8 and 7. So that has been rebuilt now. Like I say, that's all I'm going to do to it. Yeah, we successfully changed that bearing. So I was real surprised at how nasty that bearing was in there. It felt good, but it obviously was not good. So anyway, more parts and pieces. So yeah, that's done. Now I'm gonna go to pressing out the rod bushing. Well, I made a driver out of a piece of pipe. One metal bushing. That's one thing I like about John Deere's bushing. It was steel. The one that they sell you is brass, which I'm not really sold on. But anyway, we'll press her in. Yeah, and we're just pressing in with the same jig. We'll just push her on down in. She is. Not bad. It's actually sticking up about a 1/16. And yeah, I might slap that with a hammer and try to drive it in a little. But anyway, it's pretty good. Sticks up a little proud, but well, we got this thing set up on some blocks. I had to put a shim here because I only had 1, 2, 3 blocks. But this is dead nuts, and I trimmed it from the back to the front. It's within a 1/2 thousandths. So we're going to call that good. It sounds like it might be going to want to chatter. I don't know. Bring it up 1 more thousandth. We'll see what it does. If it chatters, we might have to get a different configuration. That's not looking too bad. We'll see what it looks like after it gets across one trip. And it'll actually show. I know that when we went from this side to that side, it's dead nuts. So it'll show all the irregularities here when we get across it. Pretty simple setup down here. Just put my bolt in for the frame and then span across the back. So anyway, yeah, I'll bring you back in a little bit here, see what we got. Well, I thought this head was trammed in good, but I'm getting about, well, I'm not sure. I can actually find out, I think about 4 or 5 thousandths on the back cut. And it's not cutting deep enough that it's making it chatter. So I'm not getting much on the front side, a little bit. But anyway, I may change the profile of that cutter too, so that it's got a smaller point on it. I think right now I might have too much of a radius on the front, on the nose. But anyway, yeah, I'll go get my saw set indicator there, and we'll see what we got for a step here. Yeah, let's see if that steps down any. Yeah, it's about 2.5 thousandths. Of course, we're not right on 0. That's better. Yeah, about I'm going to call it 3. So I'm dragging by 3 thousandths on the back. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and adjust this up here about 2 thousandths, because whatever I go up here, it'll go down there. If I go 2 here, that should give me a thousandths positive on the other side, or a thousandths clearance back here, whichever you want to call it. So I don't have to move it much, about 2 thousandths. So I'll bring you back. Well, that right there is 1.5 thousandths cut coming back. I think it's going to come out good. I got a little bit of chattering from the first trip before I narrowed out the cutter, and I got a spot right there that I really don't like. Yeah, right there, that line. But I'm hoping, well, I can't feel it. I can see it, but I can't feel it. So probably it'll be all right time we go across with this cutter here. Only taking a little bit. Anyway, yeah, once we get this done, I'm going to try to do something about enlarging these holes right here. We'll see what we can come up with. Well, it came out to my liking. It's nice and smooth. You know, it don't file your fingernails or nothing. So I think I took 7 off, maybe 7.5. I'm not really positive, but not a whole lot. I'm going to take my trusty file here and go around the edges so that nobody gets laid open, mainly me. And we're just on these crisp edges. Some of you might think that cast iron won't lay you open, but I've built enough engines that I know for a fact it can, so it just takes a second to do that. I gotta get my cone here in a little bit, and I'll put a new bevel around here so the rings will start in a little bit better. Now I'm gonna break this down, and I'm gonna see what I can do about the spark plug hole. I'll bring you back when I get that figured out, show you what I'm gonna do. Hey guys, just got the governor housing cleaned. That drain back hole right there was plugged right full of rust. So this must have set a while sometime, or humidity runs in through here. I'm not sure. I did have a gasket on it. Not really sure where all that rust came from, but I cleaned it out. So that's all clean. We'll let it dry overnight, and tomorrow hopefully we'll put this together. Along with maybe getting the jug washed up, getting the jug back on the tractor. I've got one wrist pin bushing in and honed. I didn't film any of the honing. I will film some tomorrow when I actually hone the other one. I've been working hit or miss. I've been helping Carol out in the greenhouse, and you know, just been busy. So kind of hard really to just sit right down and do videos. But anyway, that's all it's going to be on this video so far. Hope you enjoy what I got on it, and we'll be getting some more here in a couple days. And keep safe, everybody. Don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe. Talk to you later.